described as Round 2 of Secret of the Milaganda. It's not a sequel, but it's more or less revisiting a familiar concept with much more hit and miss results. One day, a former member of the Science Patrol named Godo has come for a visit after spending 20 years in the Amazon rainforests in South America. However, the rest of the patrol gradually becomes more and more suspicious of Godo's nature after he questions some of the patrol's more private infrastructures. Soon enough, the patrol's suspicions prove correct, as Godo reveals his true nature as a blood-sucking plant named Coronia, who's bent on conquering the world with an army of fellow Coronia like it. Immediately, you can already tell that the strongest moments in the episode are its first and second act, and then everything pretty much tanks once the third act begins, which I'll discuss why shortly. Breaking the reviewing chain in order to combine two aspects of this episode, we'll briefly discuss effects, which sadly are not that good. The Coronia mushrooms are lousily portrayed as tarps, and the plant men's invasion is pretty in execution. Now for this episode, I'll be combining characterization and the Monster of the Week segments, since Coronia is the most lively character here. The patrol are their average selves, and Dr. Ninomiya is pretty much an Iwamoto stand-in. Coronia, like the plot, is only good for the first 2/3 of the episode. I earlier implied he would be a Greenmons clone when I reviewed Secret of the Milaganda, but after watching this episode again, while there are similarities between the two, they are definitely distinct enough not to be clones. Coronia is cunning, sadistic, and very unsettling. A great horror villain who's out to feed and nothing more. Until he gets big and becomes a stereotypical supervillain. The humongous shift in his character is very jarring, and the revelation of his goal is stale, outlandish, and above all else, rushed. Granted, with Toku, you're to expect the unexpected, but even still, there's such a thing as separation of disbelief, and the revelation that Coronia are a race of plant men badly violates this with how tacky it's portrayed here, even more so than the underground people. It could have been easier if Coronia was either an alien or just a half-human monster like Jamila, since the episode makes that connection pretty obvious. But like a lot of concepts and ideas in the show that don't go noticed, I digress. In the end, Who Has Come comes off as half-baked and rushed. I suggest watching it only for its strong beginning, but skipping it wouldn't hurt much either.